Today we're going to get tools for my trailer that used to be my grandpa's.
Oh, we've only been in there. Oh, yeah. So Grandpa can always go with you.
I always need a tape measure, just so you know.
Don't you have like a dozen or so of them?
No, Trey steals them. Good job. Oh, you gotta line it up with the ramp. Oh, it might fit under there. Push the drawers in. Oh, you got a full drawer. I just seen it. All right, get it in first, and then we'll empty it. That's what we were thinking. Oh, it is gonna fit, isn't it?
Just barely.
Holy cow. I'm going to look at tools.
Yeah, get a box.
See, remember how I was saying he had hooks on the side? Because he hooked it to his truck. So a few weeks ago, we brought this toolbox home. There is a story behind this toolbox that is a special one, so we're giving it its own, I guess, episode as a thank you, I guess. Not really too sure. But so this toolbox belonged to my dad, who passed away from an aortic aneurysm before Trey was ever born. And the two are extremely, extremely alike. My dad was big into racing, he was a motorhead, and those are all things that Trey has turned into without even knowing him in person. So we always talk about what it would be like if they were together today. Just all the what ifs, and we talk about things like Dew and him would probably butt heads to see who could come up with the better motor, and how fast can the quad go, and making it better all the time, and just all these different things that we've always imagined our pit crew to be like if he was here. So this piece coming today into this season is a big part of him being a part of our pit crew going forward. This toolbox was in his work van for a very, very long time, as long as I can remember. He used it. He was an electrician, and this was strapped, locked, and loaded with everything you can imagine in his work van. And we just joked around about this kind of being like his lifesaver right here. So when he passed and when we unloaded it, it was locked. We couldn't get into it for years. We had tried, couldn't find the keys. It was always a mystery. He had so many toolboxes and so many keys, and we could never find the one that went to this set. So when Trey got older a few years ago, he went into the pole barn where this was kept, and he was asking about this with his pumpkin, and who is my mom, and he literally, with a little bit of wiggling, had walked up to one of these drawers and it opened. Now, mind you, we had been trying to do this for a very, very long time. And just like that, every other drawer magically opened with it. And we all just were like, that was a sign. This is supposed to be his toolbox. You know, Grandpa unlocked that for him. And so we decided when we felt Trey was old enough and ready, this toolbox was going to go to him. And it was important that it had a safe place to go. So when we invested in buying the trailer last year, we decided that this was the home that it was going to go to. This trailer is Trey's trailer as he gets older. We're trying to get his racing career ready for him to move on and do these as he gets older without Dew and I here to support him 24/7. So this is just one more investment that he will have towards, you know, his racing future. So it's really bittersweet that this is with us today, and it's going to be with us for the rest of the season. Got the key. We randomly found that on, go figure, the keychain that went to the vehicle that it was strapped in. So why we never thought to look there before, we have no idea, but I guess that's just part of this journey when you lose a parent unexpectedly. So we have the key. Number one dad is still on it from when we were kids. One of us gave us this keychain. And the reins are being passed over to Trey. So I'm going to take the time to clean it up, put it in place. We're going to load it as we go. And to Dad and Grandpa Gio, we got you a part of our pit crew. This means more to us than anybody can ever know. So he's on our quad. Every time we're at the racetrack, we think of him, you know, and we know he's always there with us. So now we just got even more of a reminder that he's here to help. So here we go. There we go.
Now we gotta figure out a first tool to put in there.
All right, well, let's figure that out. Look, what do you want to pick?
I got one. We're gonna go to a shop. And Grandpa would laugh at this one.
He would laugh?
He would laugh at different.
Hi, Danny.
He would. Oh, it's already open. But then it would be in that row. It's gonna be right here. 12.
Whose toolbox are you in right now?
Mine from Grandpa. You know the mechanic yoke with the 10 millimeters? This is one of his.
Oh, let me zoom in on it. That's one of Grandpa's?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go put the 10 millimeter in there?
Mm-hmm. We might need a bunch of those. I wonder how many of these he lost. I've lost like 4. And I keep good care of my stuff. Socket gonna be ready to have it where we can put their tall sockets. So what I did, we're gonna put this 10 millimeter because every mechanic loses them, even me. We're gonna put it in the toolbox because it's like the most important thing. This is like the heart of the toolbox.
The heart of the toolbox. It's gotta beat.
There we go.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So this is my grandpa's toolbox. This is very special to, well, me and my mom and dad and the family. When he died, which I wasn't born yet, this toolbox used to be in his van, and when they took it out of the van, it was locked, and they went in there. I mean, how many years was it you guys tried getting that open? Several years. They tried getting it open, and one day I asked my grandma, which we call her Pumpkin, I asked her, can I have the keys to the pole barn? I want to go over there and look. And she said, okay. And so she went over there with me, and I seen the toolbox, and I was wondering, and I asked her if I could look in it, and she said, well, we can't, it's locked. And I was like, let me see if it'll open. It opened. She was very, very surprised. They tried getting that open for several years, and it just opened. When I went and touched it, it was just like he opened it for me. So it's really special. Especially my toolbox that's in my shop. It's really special. So now with this toolbox, Grandpa is a part of our pit crew, which is very special, and it's very happy. So he'll be with us every race. Love you, Grandpa.
Look at Trey. Grandpa's got a snowmobile.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Trey loves Grandpa. Oh,
This toy.
wow. A red snowmobile.
He's got a green one.
Yeah.